Game. This time we have Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Without further ado, let's get started.
If anything happens to me, go and see this man. He should be able to help. Blasted witches.
Well, this is already taking some turns.
That's impossible! Go without me. Quickly. Get going! Oh.
Witch has got him. Witch is 1, that guy's 0.
Huh? Well, what do we have here?
Well, it's a car in a tree, pretty clearly. On a dark and stormy night.
What the blazes? How on earth did a vehicle end up on top of that tree? Blimey, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. There is one man I know who could get to the bottom of this.
Did you say witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence. That is the reason why they had witch trials. Do you see?
Middle Ages?
Witch trials?
Like the 1800s?
Did witches really exist in those days?
I guess it was more like 1700s.
Well, my boy, witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic. Witches were nothing more than superstition and legend.
except for the witches that killed that guy. Those were real. Completely.
Wow! Look! It's really London! Come on, Nick! Take a look!
I know you're excited, Maya, but can a guy get a few last Z's in?
Oh my god, it's him!
This is no time to be sleeping. You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude.
This trip is just an exchange visit courtesy of the Legal League of Attorneys. I won't be defending in court officially.
Aw, well that's no fun. You know you're always at your best when working under pressure, but who can say how things would go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You only jinx the whole thing.
This shit's bigger than Batman versus Superman for sure.
The rain doesn't seem to want to stop. It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
I agree, Luke. But I believe it is easing off a little now, so it should clear up soon.
I hope it does clear up soon, especially the lightning.
Afraid of lightning, I take it?
Of course not. I'm not a little kid, you know. It's just that I hate how it flashes suddenly and takes me by surprise.
Well, let's wait a while for it to settle. Luke, I have just the thing to take your mind off it. Take a look on the bookshelf. The bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf? You'll know when you find it. Do you recall our usual method of investigation? Of course I do. Ho ho, I expected as much. But just to be sure, let's have a refresher. Yeah, he just said that. Alright, this is great. I love Professor Layton. I wouldn't call it comfortable, but it would suffice for a quick nap. Your tea is extraordinarily fragrant, Professor. Guess I shouldn't hit his voice quite as much. Ooh, it's stormy. This doesn't look as if the rain will cease anytime soon. Hint coin. Alright, so I have played a few Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright games before, not a lot of them. Hint coin. Probably played more Phoenix Wright than Professor Layton. This spiky fossil looks somewhat cool. Thanks for your input. Isn't this a picture book? Wow, I wouldn't have expected you to have a picture book, Professor. Wait a second. That's right, my boy. There's a puzzle hidden within that book. I should have known. You even have puzzles hidden in your books. Alright then, Luke. Why not see if you can solve this one? I got puzzles up my wazoo. Naturally, after all, I am your apprentice. Puzzle 1. Here we go. Pick-a-rats. Man, I forgot about that. A light witch and a dark witch are trying to fly back home to their castles. Each castle is colored to match each witch. The way home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one of these paths will cause all of that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to their respective castles by removing the unwanted paths. Okay, that's alright. Touch it, it'll remove them all. You have to get the right colors. Travel on any colorful path they encounter as they fly up. Okay. And I can use hints, but I'm not going to go for that yet. The blue works for her. Let's do all but the blue and orange. Well, that'll make her... Go to that one. Because that works for her, but it doesn't work for her. Just the purple. She goes up, she goes back, she goes back. That's not gonna work for her. That's not going to work either. It does work for her, however. But if I can divert her... that's the thing that's not going to work. Just to see if I'm on the right. Yeah. So I have to use the orange. And it's either the orange and the... What about that? Ooh. Dang, I did it. That's it. That's how you use
Don't
your
worry,
brain.
leave this one to me. Professor, I did it!
Well done, Luke. There's a piece of cake. I can solve harder puzzles than that. I'm pleased to hear that, Luke. It was a charming little puzzle, though, like straight out of fairy tale. You know, like fairy tales are known for their puzzles. If only the witches of the Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in this picture book. Yes, indeed. Well, looks as if the rain is about to stop. Shall we prepare to go home? Okay, Professor. Now where did I put my umbrella? Oh! Professor, I think we have a visitor. At this late hour? Can't say I've been expecting anybody. I'll go and see who it is. I like how her character design is very much more like Phoenix Wright than Professor Layton. Are you Mr. Herschel Layton? Yes, indeed I am. My dear young lady, how may I be of assistance? I've been asked to give you a letter. Please, could you read this? This letter is from Carmine. Carmine? Who's Carmine? He was a student of mine a number of years ago, and if I recall correctly, he's now a detective. Wow, a detective? About Carmine. Yes? Well, I'm sorry. It appears there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter. Let's read it right away, Professor. Yes, read the letter we shall. Let me open this letter, and we shall read
Dear
it.
Professor, it has been a long time. There is so much I would like to tell you, but at present I do not have the time. My life is in danger. I am being chased by something terrifying, and I am not sure whether I can escape. It all started in a town called Labyrinthia, a mysterious town, one that you will not find on any map. I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes. I realized the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it. But before I could, they found me.
Could you be any more vague?
I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella. It was my belief that she held the key to solving the secret of that town. It is not me they are pursuing, it is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her. Labyrinthia hides an ominous mystery. This is one puzzle that appears to be beyond my powers to solve. I apologize for imposing on you in this way. Your faithful student, Carmine Accidenti.
Carmine Accidenti. He died in a car accident. Classic. Well, I never. But Professor, am I right in assuming you are the Espella who Carmine is referring? Yes, I am. Tell me, what on earth happened? I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure. Seems as if we were chased relentlessly. They caught up with us and we were attacked. As a result, Carmine was injured. I see. Sorry to hear that. He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely. I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man. You mustn't worry about him, Espella. Knowing Carmine as I do, I'm sure he'll be alright. But ever since I've known him, he's always been in some difficult situation or another, and he's never failed to win, though. More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella. You're concerned about me? According to this letter, the one they're after is you. Are you certain that you're alright? You weren't injured at all? Me? No, I'm fine, really. I think you'd better take a rest, even if it's just for a little while. Your clothes are all wet, too. I'll go and find you a dry towel. Thank you. You're really too kind. It's no trouble at all. As soon as you're more comfortable, we can sit down and talk. Professor, what was written in that letter, if what was written in that letter is true. Yes, indeed. It means that young lady is in real danger. It also means that her pursuers might even come to this office in search of her. I'll go and lock the door. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. At any rate, we'll need to talk to Espera and find out what this is really all about. Mysteries. The strange girl. Okay. Guess that's just the recap system. Doesn't look like there's any more coins to find. Alright, I'll talk to her. I'm sorry to have put you both in all this trouble. Please, think nothing of it. Although, if it's alright with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clear understanding of the circumstances. Protect me? It is my belief that you are in quite considerable danger, and it is the duty of every gentleman to protect a lady. I sincerely thank you. Now, it certainly appeared that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be? I think they might be giants. Bada bing! They might be witches. They are witches! We were just talking about witches. Speak of the witch. Did you say witches? Yes, witches, and they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them, but in the end, he was unable to escape. They caught up with us, and if they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here. Despair. Yes? You mustn't worry yourself. Everything's going to be alright. Really? You have my word. We'll be on guard. That's right. Nothing to worry about. This place is tightly locked up. Thank you both. Espella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may. Yes, of course. The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, is it? Yes, that's right. Espella, what's the matter? Well, we're in Labyrinthia now, aren't we? Huh? No, we're in London, England. London? England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. What? No way! You mean to say you've never heard of England? Well, it's just I've never come across the place by the name in Labyrinthia. Espella, are you sure you're feeling alright? No, Luke, I believe Espella really doesn't know. Espella, about the town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we've never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia? It's what?
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Anything?
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like it.
Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Of course.
A magic book. This is some weird shit.
Huh? I must be seeing things. It was as if the words were moving on the page.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Look, there's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it?
Yes, that's Labyrinthia.
Labyrinthia, is it? How intriguing. The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor? Indeed, Luke. I don't recall having ever seen this town before. This is my hometown. Then this must also be where the witches pursuing you are from, is that right? That's right. Espella, what exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable. Considering it's, magic. book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything, the entire story. Labyrinthia's story. It contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about the witches. Yes, it does. All about the witches, the events in the town and the people living there. Everything that has happened in the town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen. Dun dun dun! Yeah, what did you just say? We're racking up the mysteries. Like out of a fairy tale.
Professor, this certainly is very strange. First that letter from Carmina, and now this book. If you ask me, Espella doesn't seem to be lying. But witches chasing after people, it's all a little hard to believe.
Wouldn't her name actually be Espella if it's Hispanic? I mean, assuming it is. But maybe the Espella is part of the...
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
Oh, poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it! Huh? Huh? Professor, what was that?
That, Luke, was a witch.
Professor, Espella's been...
Yes, that was careless of us, but to think they might enter by such means. And after I'd promised to protect her.
Why did he let the bird in anyway?
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
It's one of those plot points where you look back, you're like, what? Well, anyway, whatever.
I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
I don't know. But something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes. Luke, I'm going to go and search for Espella. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too! Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Okay, Luke, then let's go.
Right, I've already put the important things into the trunk. Now, I believe we're all set to go. We seem to be headed toward the Thames. Let's follow them and rescue Espella. Right you are, Professor. We've lost them, Professor. They've got away. Yes, it would appear so. However, we can be quite certain that they came this way. There may be someone who saw the witch carrying Espella. Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there. Is that This one's really got me stumped. I agree, sir. A total mystery. Constable Bartlett, I don't want an agreement. I want answers. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Inspector Chensley and Constable Barton. I wonder what they're doing here. They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. Perhaps it may even have something to do with the witch we're pursuing. Let's see what they have to say, Luke. Good thinking, Professor. Alright, well, we'll talk to the constable when we come back to this on, what would it be, Friday. So yeah, I have a good feeling about this one. I'm already really enjoying it, so hope you are as well. I'm probably, as we go on, I'll give a little more backstory into Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, just for all the people who have no idea who these characters are. Phoenix Wright is a lawyer, and as you can see, Professor Layton is kind of a Sherlock Holmes kind of guy, but he's obsessed with puzzles. And they're always finding different puzzles, basically. Anytime you need to progress in the story, you have to solve a puzzle. So, that's cool. It's also one of my favorite indie games, a Puzzle Agent. They made 2 of those, which I'll probably eventually get around to. So, yeah, thanks for joining me, and we'll have more of this on Friday. Probably the finale of Tiny Echo tomorrow. Maybe. Most likely the finale. And we will also have Wario Land, like normal, on Tuesday and Thursday, and we're back to Judgment on Wednesday. So, have a great rest of your weekend, and or a good week, and we'll see you next time.